Hi, welcome back to Astral Gateway Podcast. My name is Nurit Weistaviciani, author of Beyond the Edge Journeys in the Astral and Dream Worlds. Today, I want to share something very simple, but also something most people overlook when they try astral projection or lucid dreaming. It's not really about doing more, it's more about setting things up so the experience can actually happen. So, I want to walk you through the conditions that make it easier and also something deeper underneath it, the natural way the body falls asleep, and how you can work with that instead of fighting it. So, let's start with the environment. A quiet space makes a big difference. Dark if possible, or at least dim. And not because light blocks anything, but because the mind settles faster when there's less input. When things are still outside, things tend to become more noticeable inside. Okay, now comfort matters too. You want your body in a position where it doesn't need adjusting every few minutes. On your back works really well for many people, but sideline is fine too. The main thing is that the body can stay still without effort. Now, temperature is one of those small things people forget. If you're too warm, too cold, your attention keeps getting pulled back into the physical body, even slightly. And timing plays a big role. Most people try at night when they're already exhausted. That could work sometimes, but a lot of the times the mind just shuts off completely. Early morning or after a few hours of sleep tends to be much more open. The body is relaxed, but there's still a bit of awareness left in the system. That in between space is where things usually start to shift. Then there are distractions, screens before bed, or heavy meals, anything that keeps the mind too active. It all makes it harder to settle. You're trying to let the system slow down naturally, not keep it stimulated. Now, there's something more subtle that most people don't notice at first. The body doesn't fall asleep in one step. Okay, it happens in layers. At first, breathing changes, it becomes slower, and at some point, you stop controlling it. It just happens on its own. That's usually the first sign that things are shifting. Then the body starts to feel heavy. Your hands, the feet, arms, legs, like they're fading into the background. Sometimes numbness, sometimes just distance. After that, awareness starts to do something interesting. Instead of fading out, and it can actually become sharper. You might hear ringing, buzzing, faint sounds, or feel waves of vibration through your body. For some people, it's very strong, and for others, it's subtle. This is usually the point where people either get curious or they pull themselves back by reacting too much. And if you stay with it, something else begins to happen. There's often a sense of movement that isn't physical, a feeling of rolling, rising, floating, or shifting, almost like another layer of you is starting to respond before the body does. That's often where the separation begins. A lot of people lose it right there, usually because they get excited or they start analyzing in the moment. That alone can pull you fully back into waking state. So the skill is really just staying with it without interfering. Breathing helps. Slow inhale, longer exhale, letting the breath become automatic again, like the body is already asleep and you're just observing it. Stillness helps too. The body will sometimes send small signals like the urge to move, scratch, adjust. If you can pass through that without reacting, it deepens quickly. And then there's something simple but powerful. Imagine movement. Not physical movement, of course, but the sense of it. Rolling slightly, floating upwards, swaying. If the state is right, the body starts to follow that internal suggestion. Affirmations can support this as well. Simple lines like, my body is asleep, my mind is aware. I stay calm and present as I fall asleep. Nothing forced, just something steady in the background for your awareness. And over time, you start to notice a pattern. These states are already happening every night. You're just learning to stay curious through them. And that changes how the whole thing is experienced. In the next episode, we'll go further into what happens once you actually start to enter these states, how to stabilize them, how to move without waking yourself up, and how to explore them more deeply. For now, just focus on recognizing the process itself, the way the body shifts, the way awareness changes. That alone is enough to begin with. Now, before we wrap up, if this resonates with you and you want to go deeper into this work, you can join our Facebook community at Astral Gateway, where we share experiences and continue these conversations together. You can also visit my website at astralgateway.net and explore more content there. And if you're interested in the full journey behind all of this, my book, Beyond the Edge, Journeys in the Astral and Dream Worlds, is available now on Amazon worldwide as an ebook and as a paperback. I'll put the links in the episode's description. For now, thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.